Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Queen here, and today I'm memory planning for the week of October 21st through the 27th. I'm in my A5 wide disc bound planner with Sadie stickers inserts, and don't mind the beginning where it says the talk through begins at 4:11 or 4.1 because I'm redoing my voiceover. And if you haven't noticed, I am using a microphone. I finally figured out my microphone and how to record on my Mac. So that is what I'm doing. So the kit that I'm using is Pumpkin from Paper Trail Plans for my bottom washi area. I did pull in 2 foiled washies from Sadie Stickers, both the fall leaves and the garlands. For my date cover area, I pulled in my date covers from Panda Bird Design. These are from her like fall collection or Gathered Layers and Panda Bird collab. And then I added my Kiss Cut florals on top of that. And I picked up these headers during her sale. I didn't have any fall version of these, so I was happy to be able to grab these during her sale. I still really truly love garlands like so much, and whenever I see a shop that has them, and if they are either like non-specific or holiday specific, I will grab them because I don't see them that often. So I'm hoping that they make their return because I still really love them. Now I'm just adding some bits and pieces of a floral throughout. Like when I did the video in the beginning, I was missing part of the video. So I was saying apologizing for losing my chip because I use so many chips and I'm filming a lot. I try to film a lot, but it's getting the videos off of the chip and uploading it, and I want to try to do better. It's crunch time, and yeah, I have to definitely get caught up. So for my little area here, I added alcohol ink swatch, added my Polaroid, and some foiled bits from Sadie Stickers. Sorry, that was my Alexa. I think I just got a package dropped off. So yes, that's what I did here in this area. And then that sheet that I pulled out, that is from the Pretty Pink Co. Instead of getting her $2 Tuesday set that she had, I just picked up this one sheet from her because I already had a lot of fall items, but I always love her foiled accents. They're so dainty, and I really love those chunky leaves, which I'll be using in my next spread, my spiced apple spread from Missy Meow. So you'll see me pull those out in my date cover area next week, or for this week because it is Wednesday today. Pull in my full box. I'm just cutting down all of my alcohol ink swatches because I do like to go ahead and put these down. When I was filming, I was doing like my first half, and then I moved over to the second half, but normally I like to put all of the alcohol ink swatches down in the beginning. Here I'm pulling out my fashion doll, which is from TaylorMade Creative. You can use my code Quen15 to save. She has so many fashion dolls, and she has fashion dolls that you can print and cut yourself now. If you don't want to wait for them in the mail, or if you have the option to print and cut them. So yeah, some of my video still did get lost, but I just added some florals and some foiling behind my fashion doll, and it turned out so nice. I also wanted to do a middle sidebar for this week, or a middle bar, and it's so funny because I always forget that I want to try to do a middle bar instead of a sidebar, but I'm so used to creating a sidebar to like my mind just automatically does a sidebar, and then I'm like, oh, I want to do a middle bar, so then I'll do a middle bar. So now I have two bars basically, but I always love the end result of it. So I did end up pulling in some of the deco from the little journaling sheet that I got from the email. If you answer the question in the email, and you put the answer in the comment area to notes in the notes to seller area, you do get a little freebie sheet. So I was able to pull some of those items in, and then I also had the decorative kit as well, and you'll just see me putting a few of those items down. I did also pull in the little squirrel from that sheet as well. Pulled in my full box, and even though I was doing the middle bar and I was putting all of the deco down, I'm like, I still want to be able to add my full boxes, because the kits come with those full boxes, and I don't want to have too many leftovers, but I still ended up with a lot of leftovers. So it's a-okay because I have more than enough planners to be able to distribute the stickers in those planners, whether it be to journal or to plan in. So I don't hate that I have a lot of leftovers at all. So I am using some fall foliage halves from Sadie Stickers, and oh my gosh, these are like 2 or 3 years old, and I never really pulled them out, but here we are. So I pulled that in as well. I'm also pulling in some of the foil pieces that came on the foil sampler with this kit. This is a little mountain scene that I wanted to put behind the florals and behind the squirrel, just to give it a little bit of depth. I don't know if I achieved that, but it still looks so good. So that's what I'm doing here, just adjusting this area and pulling that in. And oh my gosh, this week was so full. I didn't really go out, like we didn't go out to eat, or we didn't go to anyone's house, but we still had a lot of fun. I was actually trying to find this game. I don't know what it's called, but it's a stack of like blocks, square blocks, and you stack them up, and then the person pulls them out, and whoever makes the tower fall over is the one that lost, and then you just start the game over. I'm looking for that game. I know Five and Below had like a jumbo version of it, so hopefully I can find it somewhere. I'm also pulling in some quotes, and I wanted to use sweater weather. She having her little sweater dress, so I thought that was perfect. So I do pull in the sweater weather little quote. And what else did we do for this week? We did some cleaning outside from the hurricane. I did loads and loads of laundry, and thankfully my aunt did come over and help me on Sunday, I believe, and we folded everything that I washed this week. So that was so helpful for me, because I do get very overwhelmed when I come in and I see all of the laundry just sitting there like, hey, you remember me? So yes, I was so happy that she came and helped me out with that. Also, my brother stopped by as well, and he helped me outside with the yard, and baby girl was so happy to see him. So yeah, we love when he comes over, when he is able to come over, because he does work a lot and he's like a first responder. So when the hurricane and everything was going on, he had to be like front and center. He was at the shelters and all that jazz, but I know he's not sorry about that paycheck that he's going to get. So I'm happy that he was able to help others in need, that were in need in the shelters, and he is still they was still okay during the hurricane. So I am just capping in that bar with a foiled washi from TheCraftyOne. Here I'm adding some pumpkins and more foiled quotes from that sheet. And the deco that I'm using here is either from that sampler or from the decorative kit. I also pulled in my fall little chair from TheCraftyOne. It has pumpkins and leaves. And now I'm just adding in some of those alcohol ink swatches that I almost forgot to add. I'm going really fast. So yeah, I'm just adding in all of the alcohol ink swatches, adding some florals, all of the things, some foiled leaves and scripts. I was so happy that I had the foiled and non-foiled sheet of foiled foiled or non-foiled quotes from Paper Trail Plans, because I did have an issue where I put down the full boxes and it kind of covered the fall is in the air quote, the orange quote, and I was able to pull in the foiled one and put it like on top of the full box. So that ended up working out, and adding in some florals. And I also lined my boxes with some dividers from TheCraftyOne. Anything that is theme related to the spread, I will pull in. It doesn't have to specifically be a column liner. If it matches the kit, I'm using it. If it has leaves, I'm using it. Seashells, using it. Pumpkins, I'm going to use it. So that is what I did there. And also the orange line under the middle bar, that is from Paper Trail Plans. And we are almost to the day by day. So for Monday, on Monday I pulled in I still didn't put down my full boxes. So the full boxes, I used this one. Oh my gosh, I love this one so much. I love when any shop does that. Like they add like all of the full boxes in one full box. I love that so much. So everything is like in a line. And then I pulled in this like tree and swing one. And there I am adding the fall is in the air quote. And some more of the dividers that I'm using as headers. And I love the way my base turned out, and I just knew the rest of the week would pull together so nicely. I wish this video wasn't so long, but I was talking recently about how the more stickers I put down, the longer the video is. Even like if I speed it up, it still ends up being so long. So you all can let me know if you want me to start splitting the videos up, or if you want me to just try to speed the video up to like 4 times the speed and go like that. So here I added in my plaid square accent from PaperKayDesigna, and the half circle is also from PaperKayDesigna. This is to mark that I did my hair, or I finished my hair. I had been working on my braids for about 3 or 4 days. Oh my goodness. But I'm finally finished with it, and they look so good. I ended up doing boho braids on myself. And the scissor and comb icon is from White Deer Stationery. I also binge watched Paramount's Plus this day, and I watched my Chicago Med, Chicago Fire, and Chicago PD. The TV icon is from JK Creates Co. You can use my code Quen20 to save on that. Here I'm pulling in the divider from the foiled sampler, but instead of making it go the whole length of the column, I cut that in half because I love the way that looks. And now I'm just folding everything up. I had some dot clusters that came on the sampler from Paper Trail Plans, some dot clusters from TheCraftyOne, as well as PWM. So I was just using everything that had like fall leaves in it. moving right along, I pulled in a fence midi box and a brushstroke midi box from the kit. And that is to mark that I FaceTime with my mom as I was cleaning and doing laundry. It's always nice to just have someone to talk to when you're doing, different things in the house, especially when you're alone most of the time. And the accents that I'm using behind the florals are either Panda Bird Design or Honey Inked. The phone icon is White Dish Stationery, adding some florals, and I used a dot cluster fall leaf divider from Sadie's Stickers to get rid of the harsh line under that, and you'll see me use that in just a minute. And yeah, we just FaceTime together, just talking about life and what she was doing down there in Georgia or up there in Georgia, however, whatever. Yeah, so we just talked and chatted, and my brother, like I said, he ended up coming over on Monday. He's normally only able to come over on Monday and Friday. So he came over, and baby girl was so happy. Here I am using that divider. Like, I will use anything and cut it down. And yeah, I love how different things turn out, because normally I just use a line, but using this little dot clustered divider looks so good. The car icon is from the Pretty Pink Co. And yeah, he came over, we chatted, he played with baby girl and the kids outside and inside. They love to play together. And I also made burgers, or hubby made burgers this night, and he had some fries. My brother had some fries because he is no longer eating meat. So we gave him some fries, and I added a box for that, a scallop plaid half circle. She has small ones and she has medium ones on like a $2 Tuesday size sheet. So it was perfect amount for this spread. I didn't want to overdo it with the plaid, but I did love using the plaid. Added a floral, and my burger is from White Dish Stationery. Added in these little sunflowers or daisies from Sadie's Stickers, and I'm going to go ahead and foil this area up, and I need to run outside and get those packages. So let me go and grab that, and I will be right back. Okay, I am back. So yes, just folding up this area. I love the little clusters that came on the freebie sampler, so I'm going to check Paper Trails to see if she has any of those, like full sheets of those, because they look really good. And I'm just gonna go ahead and get to Tuesday. On Tuesday, I pulled in that brush stroke box from Sadie's Stickers. I love this box so much. I was looking for like a quarter sheet of these. Instead, she has the sampler one where you get like a kit size one. It has the circles, the squares, the half boxes, quarter boxes, all that. So when I use them, like, I use them scarcely, but I do pull them in a lot. Like the midi boxes, the foil midi boxes, I pull them in a lot. I also pulled in a box from the kit, some florals. Here I'm just adding in some fall leaves from Honey Inked. Been trying to use these scarcely as well because her shop is no longer open. And I'm just marking work, and I'll pull in my icon later on because I didn't know which icon I wanted to use, because I recently got some new icons from Panda Bird Designs with the girl and her hair is in a bun with the laptop. So yeah, pulled in my little plaid layering piece from Panda Bird Design. And my pumpkin corner, those are from Sadie's Stickers. Pulling in a half circle from Panda Bird Design. This is to mark that I stopped to make Babe a burger and take it to work to him because he forgot his lunch, and I pulled in a spatula from White Deer Stationery to mark that. The plaid items in this spread, it just levels up this spread to me, and I'm debating if I want to use it for the current week spread because there's not plaid, I don't believe, but I think there's like gingham, and it's a fall kit, so we shall see. Moving right along, I wanted to mark that I received my Grateful Muse paper reorder, and I pulled in a midi box and added some florals. And the icon that I used is from Christine Paper Studio, and I have not been to her shop in a while because the last time I went to her shop I thought she was getting ready to close, so I have to see if she's open again. But this little mailer here is from her shop. I also pulled in that pumpkin from the sampler from the Pretty Pink Co. and added in a transparent deco here, and I love this option instead of like pulling in florals on both sides, which I do love to do as well. I love, the option of pulling in some deco too, because you can still write on it if you have the right pen, or of course if you have a script sticker to pull in. Added some more florals, and this is the mark that I made dinner, and I used the little stove icon from White Deer Stationery to mark that. Moving on to Wednesday. Wednesday basically did some more planner clips, and yeah, I actually need to do some more because I'm going to make duplicates of the ones that I created because they actually did really well. So I'm going to make some more of those. I also made like a little highlight on my Instagram, so if you're interested in any of the planner clips, I do have that on my highlight so you can see the icons. So I marked that with the plaid corner box from the kit and the little circle plaid, and I will pull in my icon later, which is going to be a laptop icon from the Pretty Pink Co. Also, Mother Nature visited me this day, and I was so down, so drained for obvious reasons, and just wanted to chillax. So I pulled in the loungewear from White Deer Stationery. I love these little sets because I'm always in loungewear or pajamas when I'm home, because why not? Using the Minstrel Cramp script from JK Creates Co. And behind those florals, I used one of the fall foliage halves from Sadie Stickers, just foiling everything up. Finally, my AC was repaired this day, and oh my gosh, I am so upset with this company. Like, I have to go and do a review. Like, I don't feel like I should have went through this, and then they tried to blame it on the hurricane, but this was an issue that I've been having for a while. And then they were like, oh, we have the part. Oh no, we don't have the part, so we gotta cancel your appointment. Oh, we got the part now. So, but it took me having to call the manufacturer myself to get things moving. So I guess sometimes you have to do things yourself if you want things done. And I used the hammer icon to mark having the AC repaired, and added some more florals, and also the plaid accent from Panda Bird Design. And what else this day? After grabbing the boys and getting or I'm always saying the boys now, after grabbing the kiddos, because I have baby girl now too. So after grabbing the kiddos, and getting them settled down in food and all of that good stuff, I came back in my planner room and did some more planning and journaling, and I was able to get a post done on Instagram, and it was my first spread in my quote book. If you've seen it, let me know. I used the layers stickers from Tailor Made Creative with all of the plaid, and I was able to pull in some of these plaid accents that you see me using today, and that spread just looks so good. And yeah, you just have to start. Like, if you want to start that journal, that quote book, that journal, that planner, just go ahead and start, because I was like, I'm going to wait until 2025 because I don't want to start a notebook and not complete it. So I'm using a planner from Sterling Ink. Not even a planner, it's the notebook, a passport size notebook from Sterling Ink to do my quote book. The icon that I'm using is from the Pretty Pink Co. I already have my other passport for 2025, and it's from the Angel Shoppy, since I never put that to use for this year. So I'll be ready to go for next year. On to my second half after foiling all that goodness up. I finally had my next dental procedure. So I'm almost finished. I have to get a couple more procedures, some fillings, some cleanings. I have to go back and pick up my antibiotic trays after everything is complete. So hopefully everything goes well and I'll be good to go. So I pulled in a midi box, a box from the kit, some florals, the plaid accent, and I'll be using the dental icon. It's like a clipboard icon from White Dish Stationery to mark that appointment. And those appointments have not been that long, thankfully. So that first initial appointment was like an hour or 2 hours. But the follow-ups were only like 30 minutes to 40 minutes. So it was like in and out. Moving right along, I marked that I did some more work this day, and that was just more planner clips, because even though it's planner clips, they still take a little bit of time, because it's picking out the perfect thing that you want for the clip, and then you have to put all that together. So it's about three what are they called? 3 beads or more that you're having to take time to prepare on the clasps. And just putting all that together, it does take some time. So, but it's therapeutic. You enjoy just sitting there and putting these things together and making something beautiful. I pulled in that work icon from Panda Bird Design that I was talking about. I love that icon so much. The main reason is because of the bow in the back, and yeah, me and bows, we get along really good. I also went to Michael's this day to pick up some more jumpers, the little circle rings to go on my planner clips, and did some laundry. The laundry icon is from JK Creates Co. And the credit card icon is from White Dish Stationery. The laundry script is from Tailor Made Creative. And if I didn't say my code, it is Quen15 for the scripts, her kits, her decorative kits, and for her fashion dolls. Pulled in this little brush stroke here. in some florals, and this is the mark that I binge watched some Hulu this day, watched Grey's Anatomy, 911, and possibly 911 Lone Star. It comes on Wednesdays and Friday, but I always watch it that following day because sometimes when I get ready to watch it, it's not available yet. It's still pending, for the Hulu people to watch it. After the people that have already watched it live, we have to wait a little bit. Adding some florals and all of the things. Foiling this area up. The TV icon is from White Dish Stationery, the fall colorway. And moving right along to Friday. On Friday, I pulled in the plaid corner, a box from the kit, and the half circle from PaperKayDesigna. I wanted to mark that I called the school to speak to the social worker because my son has been coming home repeating some stuff, and I'm like, let me speak to the social worker to make sure that the teacher is aware of the conversations that are being had, and I don't want, the conversation to come up and they say it's my son that's, speaking of certain things, and I'm like, no, let me go ahead and call because I don't want these problems. Nobody does. And I told him, when it's something important like that, it is okay to go to the social worker and let her know, especially if it's something important and to this magnitude. You definitely want to go to her and speak to her. Pulled in the phone icon from White Dish Stationery to mark that. I also dropped off Babe at work, and I pulled in the foiled card from Miss Meow Sampler to mark that. Did some more laundry. I was not kidding when I say I was doing 2 and 3 loads of laundry today. Why do I let it get behind like this? Because people like to hide their clothes in the closet. That's why. And then I'm like, where are your shorts? Where are your shirts? Where are your socks? And I look in the closet and there they are. So yeah, sometimes laundry just adds up like that. Like you'll have 2 loads of laundry and then you find all these clothes in the closet and there's your 3rd load of laundry. So I was able to get that down. Pulled in that laundry basket from White Dish Stationery, and I'll pull in that laundry script again. These little fence midi boxes from Sadie Stickers, I love them so much. You can use those in spring or in fall. I love them. And probably some other seasons too, but did some more charms as I was washing. Marked that the same way, and then I went to Five and Below to grab a few things, some cat tunnels, but I was using them for the guinea pigs. I was like, as soon as I put this in, I know I will not see my guinea pigs again because they will run and hide in that tunnel. And kid you not, they have been running and hiding in that tunnel. They escaped yesterday out of their cage because I got them a new cage, but I forgot to put the little lock on the top. And they escaped, and we went inside the room and they just skedaddled. Like they knew they were not supposed to be out. And the little baby, when he was trying to get back inside of the cage where we had already closed it up because we knew where he escaped from, it was so funny. He was trying to skedaddle back into the same spot that we had closed up. I was like, nobody is closed. I'm going to have to catch you and put you back in there. Thankfully hubby helped me and we were able to get them back in the cage. Yeah, so fun stuff yesterday. On to what else did I get from Five and Below before I move on? I did get some little throw blankets, little plaid throw blankets from them as well. I just like to give the kids something soft to lay on in their, you know, their own little comforters, just to add to. And was that all? I think that was all. Oh, I got Tails a window thing, like a cat bed for the window. But I don't know how to put it up. Like, I put it together, but it keeps popping off. So I don't want to put it on the window and he jumps up there and then it falls down and he'll never trust me again. So I have not put that up. So here I'm marking where we had to do some outside stuff, and that was cutting up the tree, and what else did we do? My brother mowed the lawn, and was that all? We tried to fix the fence. It's still not fixed. We tried. We were like, let's try to see if we can do it ourselves and like lift it up. Did not work. Yesterday, babe zip tied it temporarily until the company comes to look at it. So we shall see what happens. And then made some dinner for all of us. I pulled in the little apron from Missing Me Out. I don't remember exactly what I made, but I cooked something. I need to start writing down exactly what I made so I can put that down instead of writing cook dinner. And then I watched what did I watch? Paramount Plus. I think it was Paramount Plus, The Equalizer, Tracker, Fire County, NCIS, and NCIS Origin, which is a new one. So yeah, I think I have all the shows. Like, if you need a show to watch, I have all the shows. I need to write like a show list down on my community tab, so y'all can always have something to watch. I also FaceTime with my mom, and also spoke with my brother this day. He was working overtime for a 5K run, and I marked speaking with them with a phone from that sampler as well from Missing Meow. On to Sunday fun day, more cleaning. Pulled in a vacuum from White Deer Stationery, and the clean script is from Paper Trail Plans. I was asked to basically make dinner. I'm like, oh my gosh, the baton has gotten passed to me without me asking, because they're like, are you gonna cook? No pressure, but that means pressure. And yes, I will cook. So I got him to go get the groceries. He went to Winn-Dixie and Walmart to grab all of the things. Pull in the little shopping bag from the sampler from Missing Meow. And if you haven't noticed, I love putting like a non-foiled and a foil icon. I don't know, just me. One day I might try to do like all foils. I think I tried to do that before, but there's always one that I'm missing. Grocery run script is from JK Creates Co. Here I'm putting down the stove to mark what I cooked. And this day, I do remember what I cooked. I made rice and cabbage, macaroni and cheese and corn pudding, and fried chicken. And it was good. I do love cooking like that on some days because there are always leftovers, so I kind of get a break that following day. And then afterwards, I was able to do some memory planning, which is the video that you're watching now. And the script is from Lilac Luna Plans, who is no longer open. Going to just foil everything up, adding some more florals here and there. That is it for this spread. I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. And I am going to give you a little wiggle. I am going to place those two icons, the two laptops from the Pretty Pink Co. to mark working, and give you a wiggle. I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. You can also head over to Instagram and follow me at TheCraftyOne with 2 E's. I would greatly appreciate it, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.